Greetings, everybody. Rhadamant here. Thank you for tuning in to RimWorld False God, episode 97. Eat lasers, plebeian. Now, let me double check the zoning, making sure that nobody is going anywhere they shouldn't. So, Forbidden Zone... Yep, that's fine. This zoning is fine. Actually, this part of the zoning is not so fine down here. People shouldn't be down here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to haul in the uranium clubs that were dropped during that fight. And then I'm going to restrict this area to not have access. I mean, I doubt the polar bears are going to wise up and start traveling to that entrance, but I don't want there to be a scenario where they learn to do that. That should be closed. Okay, let's update the Forbidden Zone. Or inside Forbidden Zone. And now there's nowhere that my Ammonites can go that will endanger them. Yep. And we're basically just going to keep them on house arrest or lockdown or whatever until the robots or Amun-Ra can clean this up to make it not visible from the outside. Well, a food binge doesn't really work for me because that will get him killed. So I am knocking him unconscious and sticking him back into the hospital bed with the words of serenity. I don't need a dead Maxu because he wanted some munchies. And Amun-Ra is going to try to render aid, but there's a lot of people that need a lot of things. One thing I could do is Plex and Mr. Johns. I can have their doctoring up much, much, much higher. They suck at doctors as doctors, so I have to try to make it so that they don't tend Maxu's infection. But they do bring food for the starving who are injured. Because they're pacifists, which means they weren't involved in the fight at all, which means that they're free to clean up. How did you... Macho is not restricted. Yeah. I was like, how did he go out there? Realizing, yeah, I'm an idiot. All right, unfortunately, Amun-Ra, I don't think you're going to be allowed to bed rest. Although, you can kill the drunk beaver that keeps drinking all my booze. Self-tamed hippo. Well, okay. Good luck. Good luck in the Polar Thunderdome. I find it very interesting how this mountain broke from that laser. I don't think it was hollow to begin with. It just, like, erased some of the internal stone. So the age-old question, hippo versus polar bear? They're pretty tied. They're, like, very tied. Surprisingly. No, Maxu, get back in bed. Polar bear's got a little edge. Oh, Kainen. Kai. Your inspiration is going to run out, so as much as I want you resting, don't. Just because you lost half your skull does not mean you get a break. Hippo won! Which is interesting, because the hippo's actually bleeding out to death faster, but the hippo dealt enough injury to the polar bear that it collapsed due to pain first. Hour 10. Okay. Must have been just retended. The healing answer in Amun-Ra is coming in handy right now, isn't it? He's like, oh yeah, I got hurt, but you know, I'll live. Everyone else is like, oh god, and he's like, wounds. Whatever. The hippo's not bleeding, it sweats red. I think the hippo would like to disagree. But can't, because he's unconscious. Or he's unconscious. Mortar research is done. Medicine no, maybe not. Yeah, why not? I basically have no research left. I don't know why I turn these back on at 7 p.m. when there's no light out. Say that was a mistake. Robots can make medicine. The problem is, there's no point in them making medicine because I can't use industrial medicine outside of the lab. So they could make it, but it would only really be for Amun-Ra or people that were already anesthetized, that were unconscious and didn't know what was being done to them. That sounds creepy. Wasn't supposed to. Sorry, hip. Hip to the O. At least you took one polar bear down. Somehow it got back up and walked away from you. Ooh, and then the rain is going to clean up all the polar bear blood. I feel like there's just a lot of people standing around not hauling weapons that could be hauled. Hey, you... Okay, technically I made it allowable for you to eat insect jelly, but like, don't make a habit of that. Let me fix the food here. Take off insect jelly. That's more of a currency thing, not a supper thing. What am I going to do with all those bows? All those bows and that trunk? Well, hopefully a trader will come by. In fact, hey J-Fed. Try to sound like a real human boy when you ask the war merchant to come by. I would like to request one of your human traders. I mean, wait, what? Shopping initiated. Are you the person I call for the war trader? What? I would like to request at least one human trader to my location. GPS coordinates of 4, or actually, what are they? GPS coordinates. 1387 south, 2430 east. Like, GP, what? Would be a little bit of a problem, wouldn't it? Oh, Guero's healed. Firefly can walk. First thing she does is strip. I mean, change clothes. Yes, that's what I meant. Bruz missed the whole thing. He was unconscious for the entire ordeal. Almost everybody that was downed is now ambulatory. Did I run out of pemmican? I really, really, really did. I have so few vegetables right now in the colony. I mean, I'm not worried because I have so much meat. I could just eat simple meals. Made it. Oh, Jesus Christ! I didn't zone you, did I? Well, don't do that. Yeah, get inside. I was like, Amun-Ra hurt? Why are you hurt? Get inside, stay inside. Thank you very much. Yeah, he did almost lose his arm to a bear. Maxu is infection extreme, but he is 1% ahead of it with the 10 quality of 35%. Hey, Firefly, can you preach health? No, that's switching beds. He's about to not even be able to stand up. He's about to lose consciousness entirely. But that might have made life or death for Maxu there. Elizabeth, humans don't like raw pumpkin. I know you don't know this, but I'll just tell you ahead of time. Raw pumpkin don't taste so good. Actually, it's not that bad. But maybe not the whole pumpkin. Maybe just the puree. She didn't know that, and she took just a pumpkin and started smushing into his face. He's like, hold up, hold up. That's not what humans do. Please, please stop. We're so low on food, we're eating or drinking milk. Hey, cooks! Plex, where are you? Please start cooking. I'm surprised we didn't get more infections, given that I did mostly field tending with very low quality meds. Alright, checking in on Maxu. 99 to 95. He'll survive. And there he goes. There is a fair bit of pemmican on here that we could eat once the bears go away. Why is Plex carting milk across the city? Plex is a doctor and was feeding someone who was a patient. But because there's no meals, it's just milk. Is the inspiration still available? Yes, for 4 more days. I'll put Kynan back on it. Kynan, you also won't be bed resting. Kynan should be able to finish in time. I don't see why it's going to be a problem. Or that it would be a problem. Browse is out in a week. These bears are starting to go to sleep and leave the map tile, I think. If I check numbers... Yeah, they're leaving. So soon they'll be out of my way. Puppy treats, sure thing. And Stutach, thank you for the resub. And Tech Wolf for bits. Oh, Amun-Ra got an infection. Well, Amun-Ra, it's time for you to bed rest. But you're going to bed rest in the Luxor. Up here. And you're going to have Elizabeth, the Jack the Ripper doctor, patch you up. Also, you might want to get used to raw pumpkin. Just an advance warning, because I think you're going to have to eat raw pumpkin here. Medicine production just got done. The reason I don't think I'm going to need Glitter World, he's in a vitals monitor hospital bed with a level 20 doctor tending him. He's fine. He's not going to have problems. Yeah, he's already ahead of his infection, and it's only going to go up and up and up from here. The pyramid's almost halfway. And some of the colonists have recovered. Raw pumpkin. Spelled R-A. Yep, I guess that's his diet. I like how there's amazing travel wear right there that nobody can wear because it's all forbidden. Kynan, I didn't mean to starve you to death. The other thing I could do is pasture. I'm going to allow the elephants to carry clothing out of the lab. Hospitality for Role. Holy Chief of Trosruga is requesting a favor. His friend, Role, is interested in learning about other cultures and wants to visit me. He won't do any work, and he'll be here for 24 days. Do we accept Role? Yes or no? Give you 5 minutes to vote on that. And the rewards is a neuroformer, eye and a leg, or goodwill. Oh, God. Oh, God. It's like, no, it's gross. She's like, don't care. Doctor's orders. Smush, smush. Here, you know what Rob would want? He would want a mega screen TV to watch from his hospital bed. It's the least you could do after making him eat raw. Sorry, Max, I'm going to wake you up. Living kibble out here, which doesn't even decompose. Wait, why is the valid path to walk through the bedroom? That seems unnecessary. Oh, but yeah, leaving kibble here to rot makes no sense. It took, like, the remainder of my vegetables, so don't leave it out there. I'm also going to need to have those that are back on their feet equip weapons again. So if I get attacked, I don't have to scramble for weapons. Oh no. Thomas's spine shattered. I don't recall if... I don't think the Bile Sculptor heals that. No one actually sees it because it's internal? I mean, I'll see it. I'll know what's there. That's why he wasn't getting back up. And now it makes more sense. I seem to be missing one club. Or 2 clubs. Firefly Club's missing 2. I don't think we've been smelting it. But maybe. Because my smelt zone... My smelting is open to clubs. I don't see any there. I did get fireflies already. Yeah, I'm not really sure if there's a missing club. I don't know where it is. Yeah. I can always make more. It's not like I have a lack of uranium. Advanced components in the lab chimney? That they are, and they're just rotting. In fact, this whole lab chimney should be part of the lab so that my robots can even go in there. Oh, good. They went in there, and then they immediately propped the door open for all the cold air that stops infestations to leak out. Incorrect. Nice try, but incorrect. Alright, it looks like you guys do want to accept Role. There's another quest here, so I'm going to take a look at that. It's called a special offer. 2 EMP launchers for... Okay, I'm not even going to bother with that. It's rewards I don't want, and a weapon I don't want to make. What reward for Role? The Neuroformer, Bionic Eye and Leg, or Goodwill. Two and a half minutes on that poll. I'm going to see if Lady Shell can't make a Warhammer that is comparable in quality to the Heavy Club. Oh, we have thrown a party. You say you can do it? Well, I'll believe it when I see it. No offense. It's more the fact that those types of Warhammers typically aren't high damage. So it's not that I don't believe you, it's that it's usually just not high enough quality. Almost everybody's healed. I think Firefly is the last one. And she really took one for the team, getting up there for that initial Berserk Pulse that knocked her around pretty good. I don't think Lucy can fix spines either. Omris. I think spines are a bionic or heal serum or bust. I could be mistaken, but I believe that is the case. Yes, heal mech serum, of which we have 0. So it's the only way that I can get the spine back, and I don't have any of it. And you only get it through quests. Well, I suppose you could go into Ancient Dangers, but with my mod load up the way it is, I don't believe Ancient Dangers exist. So there's no point looking for them. How about Kill and Resurrect? Kill and Resurrect won't... So the only way that ever really works in your favor is when they're missing a head, you resurrect the head, but it doesn't resurrect parts that weren't part of the death process, in other words. Alright, roll 8, just pretend you didn't see anything. Because no beacon is not much of a solution, because with no beacon, they still, like, pod into the lab. There's kind of no way to avoid that. Oh, wrong. There we go. Correct. So let's take a look at you. You will fight, so you are going to be a fire potter, I guess. The other worry I have for you is that you are a nudist. So it might sometimes be too cold for you to be outside. Yeah, kill and resurrect will restore things that you need to keep you alive. So brain, heart, liver, vital parts of your body. If you were killed without a leg and an arm and a brain, you resurrect with a brain, but the leg and the arm weren't part of what made you dead, so you don't come back with an arm and a leg, because that wasn't what killed you. I'm explaining it kind of poorly, but like that's sort of the gist. So resurrection mech serum doesn't heal things, it just makes it so that the thing that made you dead is not making you dead. Basically, if you somehow manage to lose brain, heart, lungs, kidneys, and liver all at once, you'd resurrect with those things back, but like the rest of your body doesn't matter. The rest of your body is inconsequential as far as the resurrection mech serum is concerned. So if you wanted to heal asthma, you could heal asthma with res mech serum, actually, because you would surgically remove both lungs, and after you remove the second lung, they're dead, because you can't live without lungs, and then you resurrect them and they get a new pair of lungs. So it can heal asthma, but only in the case that you've removed both lungs prior to the resurrection process. And RimWorld doesn't allow you to cut up cadavers, so it has to be the way you die, right? You can't take a dead body without mods and remove the lungs post-mortem and then resurrect them, because RimWorld doesn't let you cut on corpses. I believe it will restore both lungs. I don't know. I'd have to try it. Alright, so Amun-Ra is immune in seconds here, which is good. We do have one person that could hypothetically volunteer for that double lungectomy, which would be Aviator. So, question for you all. Well, first thing is new guy. Role, I am going to raffle off to one of you. So let me get the giveaway timer ready. Because he's here for like 24 days, which is a really long time. So giveaway timer's up. Anyone active in the chat will be eligible. And I'm about to give you something to vote on. Should I remove Aviator's lung to kill her and then res her? Yes, no. So then you can vote on this to make you eligible for said raffle. So good luck. Raffle timer and vote timer, both up. So in the case of Aviator, she's missing one lung and a leg, and removing the left lung would kill her. And then we can do a little bit of a science experiment to the benefit of Aviator. A little bit of a science experiment to see if we can't put Humpty Dumpty back together again. Kynan, how close are you to being done? 300 work, and you have the inspiration for 2 days, so I better get on that. Okay, here's the War Trader. I asked them to... Oh god, they don't have anything for me to buy. I have grizzly bears. How old do grizzly bears go? 22 years. Problem with grizzly bears is they're really hard to feed because they're picky about what they eat, and unless I feed them corpses, and I don't really have a way to like comfortably keep corpses frozen without I would need yeah, it's more effort than it's worth. I'd need a whole separate freezer for them dedicated to like corpses, and then it's pretty dark feeding the corpses of a dead enemy. Yeah, we're not gonna get into that. Sorry, some of the wanted polar bears or grizzlies. No, not in this time. Perfect. Let's give you all my remaining insect jelly. And that's it. Oh, the top hat. I don't really need a top hat. And the smoke leaf. You're welcome. So J-Fed. Let's get these on and get you skill pointing. Okay, yes, you do want the experimental scientific research project that is disassembling J-Fed and putting J-Fed back together again is a go. The other thing I wanted to do is to... Well, let's haul the polar bear. I wanted to clean this lab up a little bit with the robots. Repairing it and moving the corpses out. Because most of my robots are kind of idle anyway. So the rest of the colonists are still on house arrest. They can't exit the town at all. I'm just saying it's for their own safety. Or in reality, I am cleaning it up and making repairs so that we can have the robots fix it up rather than the people. Okay, Warhammer. Warhammer is good quality. It's 10 damage, 44 pen. God, where are my other Warhammers? I saw on the... Well, you know what? Another thing I need to do, which I totally forgot, is these weapons I can sell to the trader before they leave, because I don't want them. They just need to be in stockpiles so that I could get rid of them. Is there any others? No, I think that's all of it, right? And that's the giveaway trade timer. Delirious. Congrats. Give as gift. So I see that I have 3 clubs, so their damage is higher than that Warhammer, so that Warhammer is inferior, which means I'm going to sell it off. So, Lady Shell, you'll have other attempts, but that attempt was a fail. But that's okay. It's hard to beat just that club. It's... Oh, I didn't put these in. It's why the... Oh, here they are. Oh, man, I am blind. It's why we've just been clubbing this whole time. Because it's very difficult to top club damage. Gift for 0. I feel like it... I mean, I understand why it doesn't round up to 1, so you can't game the system and be like, I'll just keep gifting you like 1 cloth at a time. Round up to 1 and do that, 100 times for 100 cloth, and we have an alliance. But giving them all that stuff and then getting nothing out of it kind of hurts a little. Hurts my feelings. Yeah, you did try. Let's have you try again. Another Warhammer. I have so much spare uranium, I might as well attempt to not just use Warhammer, the clubs. Hey, Hashimoto. Thank you for all the support, even if you mostly watch on YouTube. I appreciate it. You guys wanted to do the experimental surgery, so let's me do that. I'm trying to think of the best way to do that. So Thomas, come down here to Thomas. And then create a new zone. Call this Lab Hospital. Or something. Lab Triage. Put the zone in there. Kick you out of bed. So for prisoners, you are restricted to Lab Hospital. You rescue Thomas. Really? No unreachable? Okay, fine. Just carry him and I'll walk him over. Feel like I should have been able to reach. Well, I guess it's for prisoners. You should probably build those walls. These walls are not important for you to build because a colonist can build them, and it's not... Well, actually, you're going to do that now. What's weird, though, is the corpse pile. Oh, I see. Yeah, I tried to set it up that the corpses could be hauled out by the robots. Robo-dupes. Doop. Oop. Okay. So, Thomas is conscious. He just can't move. So, he shouldn't be allowed to see anything that he shouldn't see. So, Oh, it's not Thomas that I'm trying to do this to. It's Aviator. Oops. Hey, Aviator, come up here. You are going to be anesthetized. No. Stop. I'm glad you had his eyes covered while you carried him. Stop. Okay, again. Wrong direction. Let's try not to do that. Continuing. Rescue him another way. There we go. In fact, just drop. Someone else will take him. He'll lay with the animatree. I've been told it's comfortable grass. It's not scratchy. Aviator, where are you? Rest up here. Wow, you are not quick. You're the new Sabin. Yeah, so this is pretty straightforward. We anesthetize, and then I murder you. For your own benefit? It's kind of hard to square, but, yeah. Okay, he's dead. But like Princess Bride, you know, only 99% dead. And now, you have your leg back. Okay, well that, hey Thomas, you want some extra experimental medicine? I'll have chat vote on that. Alright, Aviator's not allowed to be in there, so once Aviator's ambulatory, I'm gonna forbid the doors so the Aviator can take the club. Look at you, all whole and whatnot. I was wrong about the game mechanics, and I like being wrong in this case. Oh, no, not fresh, not fresh. Rotten only. Oh, okay, those bugs. It's too late. It's fine, whatever. So, Grand Sculpture just got done by Kynan, and it's excellent. Sorry, predictors that thought it was going to be masterwork. It is not. It's a cool looking sculpture, though. I'll put it here. Alright. Question. Should I organ murder Thomas for his own benefit? It's a very weird thing to type up. No, stop that. Jesus, Shellbell. This is our plasteel. My plasteel zone's gonna have to expand, I think, a whole lot, because they keep pulling plasteel out of where I want the plasteel and putting it where it does not belong. I was not careful about what I had allowed into the pile, and the robots took creative liberties with what should and should not go in there. Greg, thank you for the sub. Alright, I was looking very closely to make sure Sabin wasn't going somewhere Sabin shouldn't go. Because, yeah. One step past my walls, and it's a bad time for everybody. Thank you, fellow Ammonites, for tuning in to RimWorld False God, which originally streamed live on Twitch, September 11th. If you have any feedback or questions for me, let me know in the comments below, but please keep in mind that the series has since ended. If you'd like to catch a live stream of mine, Rhadamant.com has my stream schedule and countdown timers to upcoming streams. It also has a link to Discord if you're interested in joining the gaming community, and that link can also be found in the description of the video. Thank you so very much for watching. I'll catch you next episode or an upcoming stream or series. Adios, my fellow Ammonites.